moments we will be arriving at Machu Picchu station, the last stop for a trip by train to the historical sanctuary of Machu Picchu. We will be exiting the train by the door on the next side. Please remember to take all your personal belongings.
Here we are in Machu Picchu. It is now the most visited tourist attraction in South America. Cusco is a booming tourist town. Restaurants, hotels, tours, everything. When I was here in 1991, there were only about 10 people up here at this whole site when I came here in 1991. There was a war going on, of course, so nobody came to Peru back in those days. It's changed dramatically. There must be at least 10 buses that came up here that met the train when we came up here today. So there's nothing quite like having a little peace to make people come to natural attractions and man-made attractions. What we should do is figure out where the wars are going on now, and when they end, we should go and buy up the tourist attractions, and maybe we get rich. In any case, it's an extraordinary place. Nobody can quite figure out why they put it up here on top of this huge mountain through this pass. When Bingham, quote, discovered it in 1911, he didn't really discover it because there were people living up here. There were people farming up here. All the people down below knew they were here. But he claimed the discovery and cleaned it up, and it's now a major tourist attraction. He did some archaeological work, but nobody has been able to figure out why it was here, what the significance of it was. It may just have been a defensive city, town, high up on a mountain. It could do things we still can't do. All the rocks, the stonework is put together without mortar, even up here. There have been earthquakes certainly in Peru and in South America, but it's still standing. One of the reasons these walls held up, I guess, is because they all have a pitch, slight pitch towards the center. If you look at all the walls, you'll see that they have a slight lean. Why that works, I have no idea. It does, clearly, and the Incas have figured it out. This is all, you can see the mountains. This is right on the side of a mountain, almost a cliff. And yet they've got stairs going down, and each one of these little things is terraced, and they're stones supporting it. It's pretty astounding, just standing out there and doing that without falling down. I'm sure some people did fall off the side of the mountain. So it's a remarkable piece of engineering or work that somebody did. Apparently it took a few generations to put the whole thing together. Over there you see one of the quarries. There were 4 quarries where all this granite came from. They dragged the rock around without horses, without wheels, put it all together, and supported themselves up on top of this mountain. They had water, they had food, they had everything. So they were clearly very capable in whatever way.
I think the terracing for the crops is as phenomenal as the structures they lived in.
Well, one thing man has learned to do, we've seen it in lots of places, they've learned about terracing. I don't know why they didn't all just move to the Midwest.
The Incas wanted to be close to the sun. So the higher you are, the better you are.
To keep warm.
No, the sun god.
It's not that simple because Cusco is 1,000 meters higher than this place.
It's true, and Cusco is certainly flatter.